But you probably know it as the song that's renowned as, I know you think this song is about you. Come on, help me here. Was it one of her many lovers, Warren Beatty or Mick Jagger? Well, to Carly's credit, she never did put anybody on blast. She did not mention any names. In fact, in the rarefied circles of Hollywood, where egos are inflated, it could have just been about anybody. Amen. Hollywood and Silicon Valley, humility is an almost extinct characteristic. Strutting and posing a la Paris Hilton are ways of life to be real braggadocious, I should say. Paris Hilton, a very intelligent but extremely shrewd businesswoman, when it is said that when she arrives at a gala opening of a new studio or a restaurant, she expects a sum of $1 million just for her to show up. Some of you may know about Steve Jobs, God bless his soul. He was one of, if not the most innovative genius of this century. Amen. He is the one responsible. He was the CEO and the founder of Apple Incorporated. He invented the iMac and the MacBook computer and these iPads and the best phone in the world. I knew I would get y'all Android users. Y'all Android users ain't gonna fall asleep today. I knew I'd get y'all the best phone in the world. iPhone. Where my iPhone users at? Let's go. But since I'm a humble guy, so I must be honest, it is said that in the defense of Android users, it is said that Android users are pretty intelligent. And I'll stick with that. There was a college football coach at the University of Auburn, and he asked his former linebacker, Mike Collins, who played for the Miami Dolphins, he said if he would help his alma mater do some recruiting. And Mike said, sure, coach. What kind of player are you looking for? The coach said, well, Mike, you know, there's that fella, you knock him down and he just stays there. Mike said, we don't want him, do we, coach? Coach said, you're right, no, we don't want that type of guy. Then there's the fella, you knock him down and he gets up. You knock him down and he gets up. But, coach, I don't think we want him either. Coach said, no, but Mike, there's a fella that you knock down and he gets up, knock down, and he gets up, knock down, and he still gets up over and over again. Mike says, that's the guy that we want. Coach said, nah, that's still not the type of guy we want. I want you to find the guy who knocks everybody else down and never falls. That's the guy we want. You see, church, that's the guy we want to be seen with. That's who we want to invite to our dinners and our social gathering, because that is the kind of person that we want to be with. The type of person that's the life of the party. The type of person who has all of the toys and everybody wants to be around them. And it seems like they never have any struggles or issues in their life. We don't want to be seen with the guys who are always being knocked down by life. The poor, the crippled, the lame, the blind. Yet these are the people, as we shall see soon, that we are encouraged by Jesus to associate with. Look with me as we examine Jesus' story about a party. As the guests arrive, they are quickly grabbing the front row seats, the places of honor and prestige. And assuming they are the most important guests, they will soon be embarrassed, Jesus says. by someone more distinguished. They will be asked to get up and move down to the end of the table. They will be dishonored before them all. But the question is, how do we avoid humiliation? It's a quite simple answer. To avoid humiliation, you just need some humility. Some of y'all will get that on the way home. To avoid humiliation, you need humility. See, because when you have humility, you avoid yourself from being put in situations where you'll be humiliated. How do we stay humble in a world where all of the images around us, through social media, through Instagram, through Facebook, through all of these forums of socializing, where everything's about lifting up oneself, when everything's about bragging about my new vacation, about bragging about the new car that I got, about bragging about the new promotion that I have. Everything's about me and lifting me up, and look what I have, and look how good my life is. In a world where we have all these images where everything's about I. Even the phone is named that iPhone. And even the latest commercial in the iPhone, the catch to buy the phone is about this new feature of making slow motion selfies. Where everything's about capturing the moment of yourself. How do we stay humble in a world where everything's about me? In a world where all of the images around us in sports or cinema, where advertising and culture are ones of glamour and show a spectacle, but Jesus here gives us a lesson in modesty. The first bit of advice given to the guest is to take a lower seat for yourself. Amen. So Jesus notices people picking the most important seat for themselves. So he tells them a parable. He advises them. He says, when someone invites you to a wedding feast, do not take the place of honor. For a person more distinguished than you may have been invited. So Jesus, it's a parable, but he's saying he sees the people going, they're coming in. Now understand that during this time, people would select their seats. Now, people who were prominent and they had positions and people knew them and their names ring bells, they would automatically go to the important seats. And the people who didn't have, they were the upper echelon in the class of life, and they would sit in the back. But Jesus says he sees these people selecting their seats and they're running to get the seats. What does this mean for us today? Sometimes we run and we want to run to the front. And we want to bypass people. President Trump. We want to push people out the way so that we can be in the front. But we have to understand, you don't have to push people. You don't have to push people down to get where you are, to get to the front. Jesus, he advises them to take a seat in the back. Perhaps, Jesus saying, the host, if you have some humility, if you humble yourself and you sit in the back, maybe, just maybe, the host will invite you to the front. And if it makes it easier to accept church, I've been a pastor for a little while now. The head tables are not all what they're cracked up to be. Trust me. There are much nicer people at the round tables. There are much more humble people that I like to associate with than people running around with their chest out, thinking they're God's gift to the world because they got 1,000 members in their church. See, I'd rather talk to the homeless guy that I can sit down and have a nice conversation with. See, I'd rather talk to somebody who don't have nothing, but they don't think that they're God's gift to the world. Jesus teaches us a great lesson about humility. You see, true humility is not walking around with you back down over and looking like you're pitiful. No, humility has nothing to do with pity, amen? You can hold your head high knowing who you are in Christ and be humble. Amen. Humility has nothing to do with having dreams and aspirations and wanting more for yourself and wanting to do better. Amen. People think because we're humble that we have to let people step on us and walk over us and talk to us any old kind of way. No, you talk to me any old kind of way, I'm going to let you know how humble I am, but I'm going to tell you about this way. Humility is a right estimation about ourselves. It's looking at yourself and engaging yourself and comparing yourself only to Jesus Christ. Amen. Amen. I like the story historians tell about the funeral of Charlemagne, not Charlemagne the God. Charlemagne was the greatest Christian ruler of the early Middle Ages. And after his death, a mighty funeral procession left his castle for the cathedral. And when the royal casket arrived, with much pomp and circumstance, it was met by the bishop, who barred the cathedral door, saying, "Who comes?" the bishop asked, as was custom. The emperor's proud herald proclaimed, "Charlemagne, Lord and King of the Holy Roman Empire." The bishop says, "Him I know not. Who comes?" The herald, a bit shaken, responded, "Charles the Great, a good and honest man of the earth." The bishop said again, "Him I know not. Who comes?" The herald, now completely crushed, replied, "Charles, a lowly sinner who begs the gift of Christ." To whom the bishop responded, "Christ's representative, enter and receive Christ's gift of life." You see, even Charlemagne in all of his glory and good works could not assume a position of honor. You see, I am convinced that the more honor is due of us, the more we should resist it. Amen. When people try to lift you up so high and they try to put you above everybody else, I tell you, resist it. Yes. Because the higher that people put you, the longer the drop's going to be when you fall. See, I'd rather fall from here. I'd rather fall from here than Lord lift me up there and I fall. And the fall going to be much harder and much worse. I don't need all the accolades. I don't need people to gas my head up. I know that's right. Amen. Amen. This doesn't mean that we should be proud of our accomplishments. Amen. Nor have a false modesty. Not at all. This is about putting things in their proper perspective. Amen. Because you could have all the accomplishments in the world, but if you're not humble enough to sit and have a conversation with somebody, what good are you? In fact, what good are we to Christ if we're so big, if we're so holy, if we're so above everything else that we can't even have a general conversation with somebody? How can you be a witness for Christ if you're too good to touch people, if you're too good to communicate with people? See, we should not seek the accolades that come with success. For the book of Proverbs has a reminder for us all. It talks about the pride before the fall. Amen. And Jesus ended the first part of this story with a mild comment, and he says, "For all who exalted themselves will be humbled. Amen. And those who humble themselves will be exalted." Amen. So to stay humble, first you have to take a lower seat for yourself. And the second thing that you must do is that you can't expect to be honored. Now I know, and see, one of the reasons why I lifted Sister Rose up today, because I knew she didn't come and expecting me to lift her up.
That's right. Amen.
Actually, she looked surprised and shocked. See, but some folk will walk through the door saying, if that pastor don't lift my name up today, you're going to have a problem. All the work I did for this church. Matter of fact, my picture better be on the wall, or I'm going to shut it down. Now, if Jesus had left well enough alone and the party had broken up, and there we could have left the party holding our heads fairly high. But Jesus, those of us that read the word and know him, knows that he's more radical than we give him credit to be. Not only does he throw shots at the Pharisees with inflated egos, but he also takes a shot at the host also. Jesus says to the host, he says, don't throw dinner parties for your friends. He says, not only don't go dinner parties for your friends, he says, don't go for your family and the rich neighbors, because they will invite you back, and that will be your reward. In other words, don't do things for people that can pay you back. He says, rather throw parties for the poor and the lame, the crippled and the blind, because they can't do anything for you. They won't be able to pay you back. They won't be able to do the one hand wash the other thing. He says you will be paid at the time of resurrection. See, if we do things on here on this earth, and we're expecting plaques and we're expecting people to lift us up for what we did for God, then what you did for God wasn't really for God. It was really for the moment that people lift up your name, or for the moment when you see your name on a plaque. Because if I never get a plaque, if nobody ever says thank you, if nobody ever lifts me up or does anything, I know who I serve and I know who I do it for. So thank you for thanking me, but even if you don't thank me, I didn't do it for the people, I did it for my God. See, kindness and charity to people who can repay you is really not charity. When you do something for somebody that you know is going to do something bad for you, that's not charity. That's a business deal. See, charity is when you do something for somebody and you're not expecting, or you know you're not going to get anything in return. Pleasing God means helping those who have absolutely no way of paying us back. Here is the great pain in this story, and I don't think I've ever hosted a party where even close to the majority in attendance were the poor and the disenfranchised. In fact, in this lifetime, in Ebenezer, we're blessed, amen. Blessed. Blessed because we got some folk that love people, amen, that will give their heart out to people. And we got a woman sitting here that gave her own birthday party to help poor people. And I have never heard that before. I've never heard of somebody say, I want to have my birthday party and give out food to the homeless. Now that's a testament to humility. Now that's a bar set high. Now that's the standard of humility. Where even you put yourself down, even on the day where everybody wants to lift you up and you say, no, I don't want to be lifted up. I want to help people who can't help themselves. of you may not know him, but there was a Roman Catholic priest named Ebenezer. He became a cardinal and soon one of the most powerful religious figures in Canada. He was a man of deep religious conviction and humility. Then one day he shocked the church by laying aside his red vestments and stately hat. His office in Montreal and Quebec City, he absolutely disappeared. Years later, he was found living amongst the lepers and disabled and outcast in a small African village. When a Canadian journalist asked him why, here is what the cardinal had to say. He says, it will be a great scandal of the history of our century of the church that 600 million people are eating well and living luxuriously and 3 billion people have starved. He says every year millions of children are dying of hunger. He says I'm too old to change all of that. He says the only thing that I can do which makes sense is to be present among them. He says I must simply be in the midst of them. So just to tell people in Canada that you met an old priest who is happy to be amongst those who suffer, he says just let them know they can keep the vestments, they can keep the prestige, they can keep the honor, because I'd rather be just amongst people who need to see me. This gospel of humility today invites us to take a step back in our own lives and look at it from a bird's eye view and look at all of the pride and haughtiness we have in our hearts, even though we think we're humble. But if we really evaluated ourselves, there are areas where each and every one of us can be selfish. Where we can think that we're above certain things, that we're above certain people, that we're above certain issues, that we're above certain circumstances. But we need today to reevaluate our principles and our priorities in the shadow of Christ. The one who was so humble that he left his comfortable place in heaven to be wrapped in flesh, to be amongst people like us. But not only people like us sitting in this wonderful, beautiful $1 million building, but to be with the people that are across the street, the people who are around the corner, the lady that's a prostitute on Main Street, the drug dealer who's 2 blocks away. He didn't find it robbery to be among the lowly of society, to shake their hand, to hug them, to kiss them, to be amongst them, to have fellowship with them. Not only that, but even to sit down and eat with them. And yet we have all of these things. We have things and we accumulate things and everything's about things and everything's about my house and my apartment and my car and my job and my money and my wallet and my iPad and my phone and my makeup and my this and my wig and everything's about things, and all we have is things and more things and things on top of things, and we're walking on things and we have so many things that somewhere Christ is buried underneath the things. And Christ is saying, help me, I'm here, I'm down here, but you got me buried underneath all these clothes, underneath all these cars, underneath all these bank accounts, underneath all of these things. What is it, Lord, that we need to see for us to stay humble? Allow this text to speak to us. Allow it to permeate in our hearts. Stir us up this week, God, that we can look at ourselves and be more humble. That we're not just looking at what we want and what we need and what we desire. Matter of fact, Lord, this week, help us to deny ourselves of something this week and do something for somebody else who's in need. See, everybody should be shouting on that. Lord, help us this week to deny ourselves of one thing and do something for somebody else. And with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Amen. Stay humble. Amen. Stay humble. Remember that we are God's gift to the world. That Jesus Christ is God's gift to the world. Amen. Come on and put your hands together and give God some praise.